as we get set for this opening kickoff. Once again, myself, Jake Birkmeyer, Josh Carlson join us as well as on KRGB and also Garden Valley TV channel 33 here tonight. As you hear the opening whistle, and the opening kickoff is booted here and picked up on the run at the 20-yard line by the Flyers, working up to the left sideline along the hash marks. Finally brought down there, first corralled here by Tyler Catlett for ADA-BORUP-WEST, and that is where the Flyers will begin the game from the 32-yard line here in this 8A playoff matchup.
Yeah, Jake, on that one, there's one guy flying down. That was Kelby Kujansen. Tried to put the brakes on a little bit, and he slid a little bit. So one thing that we didn't necessarily talk about in the pregame is, the field conditions of potentially being slippery. Saw that, just a point of note for future reference if needed.
All right, yeah, got to bring out those long track spikes. You can't have them, but, you'd like to have them. But it will be the Flyers working from the left hash mark. Quarterback Gunnar Nolan brings them out. Rude will be out wide left side on the short side of the field. They motion, just flip the running back from the left side to the right side. Now they motion the wing back right to left. It's going to be Nolan keeping it on the quarterback take up here to the 34-yard line, gain of 2 on the first play.
Real nice. It was a bit of a safety blitz there with Ames Vicino coming off the backside to make that tackle for a very short gain. Really nice to see.
So the Flyers will have it 2nd and 8 underway in this first quarter, broadcasting from the Laura Tweeton Thrivent Financial radio booth. As they come out wingbacks either way, motion again right to left. They hand off inside. It's going to be Tram, and he will take it across the 35 down to the 36. It's another 2-yard gain and brings up now a 3rd down and 4 here for the Flyers on their first possession.
I don't want to call it deja vu, Jake, but kind of in the same situation where a couple of short runs there, and then they looked at Thompson deep for a quick score in that first game. So look for them to potentially go to the air and see if they can make a little magic.
Thompson aligned right side, wide side of the field, top of the formation as we see it. They're back to pass. They're going to go to the bottom side. It's caught here along the sideline. Forced out bounce across the 50 down to the 48-yard line. Ethan Rude with the catch to cross midfield, and it will be a 1st down for the Flyers.
Real nice route run there. Looked like a nice clean out, which, with the somewhat slippery conditions, if you can break down and you can make a nice clean out, it's going to generate some space for that quarterback to make a nice pitch and catch.
16-yard gain. First down of the ball game. Wingbacks either way. Running back to the right side of Nolan as he'll take it himself. Breaks through the line on the power into the 3rd level there before the safeties finally bring him down. And did they blow that play dead, or was there? I thought I heard a whistle there coming out before the play actually ended, but
I can confirm there was an inadvertent whistle from the near side on your side. I do believe they allowed the play to continue because when they blew that whistle, he was still past the point of where the ball was, potentially down.
So they're going to call it a 1st down, 12-yard gain for Gunnar Nolan. Move it up to the 37-yard line. It'll be in the backfield to the left side is Tram. Back to pass. Nolan looking left side. It's going to be caught again on the sideline. And it's once again going to be Rude, and he picks up another 1st down, bringing it down to the 21, another 16-yard gain.
Jake, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That looked like an identical route there with no DB in sight. A very easy throw for the Flyers.
The Flyers just outside the red zone at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10, left hash mark. They've spent this whole drive on the left hash mark. Back to pass. Tram looking. He's going to throw left side again. That little Oro, but dislodged this time. Connor Nelson coming up, knocking the ball out with the hit as the Root can't hold on to it, and it will be incomplete pass.
In watching Coach McCraven here, I believe that they made an adjustment there, getting Nelson over to cover that side as that high safety to make sure that whatever their gap was, that they're going to fix it because the Flyers are moving relatively quickly here with between snaps.
2nd down and 10. Ball at the 21-yard line. 9:55 to go in this opening quarter. Opening drive of the game. Now flaring out the wingback Gray to the left side. As a receiver, they run it inside here to Tram as he is trying to find room along the left side, following his offensive line. But taken down by the Cougars. Kelby Kujansen leading in on that stop of a gain of 1.
Yeah, huge kind of a little bit of a wham block there for 64 Schwagel on the offensive line for the Flyers. He's able to really generate that hole. I don't want to say it was a huge hole, but it was plenty to be able to get through.
Cougars with the 4-down defensive linemen have the 2 linebackers rolling up a safety look. That's Catlett. He's almost like a 3rd linebacker now. Twins rights very far out, right up next to each other, part of the formation. Looking that way, they're going to throw it here, and it is knocked away. Kritzberger came over. He was looking for the pick, and Root almost had to become the defensive back to knock that away. Otherwise, Kritzberger could still be running.
Yeah, and from the sideline, I could hear some coach calls there to make sure that the team was prepped for something. It looked more on the inside that they were getting ready for that, not necessarily thrown out to the Twins. And Kritzberger, I believe the interception leader for the Cougars, he was able to play that ball like a really good DB, that he was able to come off his first guy and jump up to the second one to make that ball dislodged.
Yeah, all-time interception leader in the career. He's got 4 picks this year. 2 receivers right side, wing back right side. They're going to put the running back. It's actually going to be Gray moving to the running back in the backfield as well. They're going to run a quick screen out to the right side. Caught by Thompson as Cameron Thompson will work his way up. Gain of 4. It'll be 4th down now and 5.
Beautiful look. D lineman Lucas Mertz there. Everything that you want in a D lineman. Just move down the line. Make sure that you're moving towards that play there. Finney did a great job as a linebacker coming up to try to get that screen pass, but Mertz was there to clean him up for make it. Oh gosh, it's 4th and long, right?
Actually, that was 4th down.
Oh, turnover down.
They didn't see the yard marker change there, so it was 4th down. Turnover on downs. ADA-BORUP-WEST takes over as they'll come out under center on the first play. Nelson will hand off, and it's just going to be a pile of scrum on a first through fullback style give here, 1 yard for the Cougars on that first play.
Interesting defensive front look. I don't know if they caught that Nevis film, but the Bagley Flyers are starting in a 5-man front, and it might just be there bringing up pressure from a backer, but they had 5 guys that were on the line there, and obviously they're looking to stop the run for the Cougars.
Cougars up to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers set, 2 right, 1 left. In that loaded pistol look with the fullback to the left side of Nelson. He'll turn. It will be a run left side. It'll be Nelson keeping it on the option and picking up a couple yards there for the 3rd down and 7 now after the 2-yard carry.
Kind of looked like a little bit of a snafu, a malfunction there, where looked like it was either an RPO that just didn't go smoothly or was trying to get a handoff there. But props to the nose tackle. That's number 60, Johnny Rose. He was able to get himself down the line and making a really nice tackle.
Flyers get up, hat on a hat on that defensive front. 2 right, 1 left receiver look. Cougars, they turn. Nelson gonna be in the backfield, pressured immediately right away, trying to find a way as come up. 3 Flyers end up bringing him down for the sack, back to the 20-yard line. Loss of 4 on the play, and trio Flyers flying in on that 3rd down.
Yeah, props to 32. That's their outside D end, stand-up linebacker, whatever you want to call it. That was 32, Gage Gray. He was able to get there, and it looked like they were trying to do kind of that run-pass option again, and he didn't give him any time.
On in punt formation, Cougars will kick it deep. No real rush there by the Flyers. Bounces at the 49 and rolls out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Will be a net gain or a net punt of 34 on that kick, and it will be Bagley taking over. 7:14 to go in the first quarter. Scoreless 0-0 on your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. And we'll get the Flyers back in their huddle as Ethan Rude, the receiver, comes in. He got those a couple catches on that first drive that picked up the big first downs. Got down to the red zone, but couldn't advance further than that. Rude will be out wide right side along with Shane Thompson. They're going to motion Micah Tram, just kind of curls around the quarterback, then takes the hand off, almost like a counter play, now going right to left. He crosses the 50 down to the 47-yard line. 7-yard gain on that play for Micah Tram. 2nd and 3 upcoming.
You say counter, Jake. I was thinking the Boise State Statue of Liberty play, just kind of a little bit of a different look, kind of early man motion and wrapping around there to give a different look, which is great. And I would say that the Flyers, they really moved the ball down the field in that first drive that they had, and look for the Cougars to make some adjustments here to make sure that doesn't happen.
Well, you had a Toby Gerhart reference on your bingo card. Congratulations. In the shotgun set, running back right side to left side. Back to pass, looking deep down for Rude as it is incomplete. Flag coming in at the end of the play. They're going to get the defense on the bump, and it will be the the penalty on the Cougars.
Yeah, I would say you might have had a better look than I did, but it didn't necessarily look like the DB, which I do believe was Nelson. I don't think he was actually playing the ball. Kind of ran in the receiver a little bit and forced that back judge to make that call.
Actually, I'm going to call it as defensive holding. So defensive holding will be the call. It will give the first down to Bagley as they move the chains up with the marking out for the football. 6:23 to go in this first quarter. Here as the ball now marked down at the 42-yard line after the 5-yard penalty on the ADA-BORUP-WEST defense. Flyers in the double wing, 2 wide, shotgun set, motion right to left. It's going to be Nolan keeping it on himself, as Gunnar Nolan will bring it up to the 35-yard line, and maybe a little bit ahead, about 2.5 on the play. Officials calling a timeout as lost a helmet. Evan Brandt had the helmet pop off. He'll have to check out for the Cougars on this play as they rotate in Natan Visser.
Good to see the hustle from Brandt to get off the field. He understood the situation. It's one of those things that you can't stay in for the next play. So he picked that sucker up and he hustled right off. So I don't think any injury was inflicted there, and strap up and ready to go.
Yeah, sometimes it just slip. It's slick when you get in the heat of battle and it's all sweaty in that helmet. In the shotgun set, running back to the right side of Nolan. Hill motion, right side, left side, handoff. Micah Tram inside as he's wrapped up, crashing in from that defensive end spot. Is that Aiden Peterson?
Yeah, I believe he's the one who just came in for Brandt there, which is great. Partnering with him was Miles Crosh at 73. They plugged up that A gap hole pretty easily there.
Loss of 1 on the play, and it'll be a 3rd down and 8. For the Flyers from the left hash mark. They will send Shane Thompson out wide right side. Got Ethan Rude wide left side. Double wing backs. They motion Cameron Thompson. They fling it to him on kind of a little swing flare pass, and he loses the footing as he's trying to cut, and he did not make it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1 on that swing pass.
Yeah, it did look like it was a pass that would have went backwards. So if he, he slipped a little bit, but if he wasn't able to complete that, that would have been an active ball there. Jake, I almost called you Kevin. Sorry about that.
I've been called worse, but not much worse there. So 2 wide left side for the Flyers, 1 wide right side. That's Cameron Thompson wide right side. Shane Thompson, Ethan Rude wide left side. Looking that way, back to pass. Hit as he throws, and it is caught along the sideline by Rude. Talk about sticking in the pocket. Gunnar Nolan hangs in there, takes the hit, and fires for a first down.
Yeah, he's stuck in there really well with Mertz just barreling down on him, and he got a really strong hit on him. So very nice catch there. That's one of those ones that I feel like in the NFL when they have a film crew here, that's one that they're going to be showing multiple times. So very nice offensive play there for the Flyers. Cougars were just about a half second too late.
Rude must like the number 16. 3 catches, all of them 16 yards. This one puts them back on the 20-yard line where they ended their first drive on the turnover on downs. They're going to motion Cameron Thompson into the right side. They hand off inside, going back across the motion with Micah Tram. He's wrapped up by the Cougar defense on the defensive line. Was a 2.5-yard gain.
Yeah, looked to be pretty short. Nice tackle there by Catlett coming up from that linebacker free safety position. Kind of varies at where Coach McCraven puts him, but he did his job and kept it short. And now 2nd and 7, I believe.
Cougars rotate the strong side, weak side as the Flyers run the pitch play out left side, right into the backfield, pulling him down, tackle for loss as Peyton Egan gets into the backfield, and a big loss all the way back to the 27-yard line. Going to be a loss of 10.
Yeah,
nope, they're going to give him forward progress up to the 25, so a loss of 8.
Big play, though, for Egan. One of those rotational guys. Brandt was in there. Peterson was in there. Peyton coming in and making a difference right away. It's great to see his job as that DN, as that contained, getting out there, and he was able to shut that one down right away.
3:18 to go, first quarter, scoreless ball game. Flyers on their second offensive possession of the quarter. Back to pass. Owen looking left side. He's throwing to the end zone. It's a jump ball. It is picked off by the Cougars in the end zone. ADA-BORUP-WEST with the interception. I believe so. Officials haven't signaled it yet.
Yeah, with the interception in the end zone, they automatically call it a touchback there, Jake, I believe.
Yep, so the interception thrown, and ADA-BORUP-WEST gets a turnover on downs, their first defensive series. Now they get a turnover, and that's the 14th interception by their defense this season.
Yeah, nice positioning there by Nelson. That was one of those 50-50 balls. Let's put it up there. That looked like it was the first actual target that I noticed for Shane Thompson, who had, like I said, in that first game, he had such a big role there. More of a speed guy, jet guy out on the outside. So good defensive look for the Cougars. Now Coach Paul Tincham's going to look to get something going on the offense.
Cougars go at the offset eye. It's going to be a little around the left side, carrying it up and through. The carry this time for Braxton Hendricks, and he will have the first down. Here, moving it up to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, very hard-nosed run there. He was able to get to the outside there. Got to give props to Gavin Johnson. That's when your wide receivers there 15 yards down the field, making a really good seal block for count. It was out to about number 4, Kevin. Jake, sorry, I'm going to do that a lot. I apologize. That was one heck of a block by Gavin, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, there we go. Now will be the pitch over to the left side, and it will be swinging along the sideline, far side from us. That being Rudy Reyes with the carry.
Yeah, that was a hard-nosed football play there. William Gray playing linebacker / free safety for the Flyers. Those two just met, and there was just a thud on this side of the field. It was just absolutely beautiful.
2nd and 4 after the 6-yard gain. Cougars here will take it as Nelson hands off, running to the right side on the counter play and working around to the outside edge up here to the 37-yard line before being forced out of bounds. That being Ames Facino with the carry up to midfield, and that will be the first down, gain of 11.
For all those manual truck drivers out there, it looked like Facino just put it down into 4th gear, and he was just ready to roll. He picked up an extra level there. Great blocking by Casper Kritzberg, a wide receiver on the far side of the field, far side for me. So looking to get outside, it seems to be for the Cougars. That's where they're getting their big chunk plays.
Working the outside edge. They'll be back in the pistol wishbone formation. It will be Nelson keeping it on the option as the no option in that one. Maybe slipped, but also wrapped up that time by the defense. Gunnar Nolan getting in for Bagley to make the stop, loss of 2 on the play.
Did not catch the number. I was thinking it was number 6. He looked like Jonathan Rose again, playing that nose guard position right up front. And I do believe that there was a little bit of a slippage there. So I think that's point number 3 that we've mentioned, it being a little bit slippery. Now, when I'm wearing my hunting boots up here, Jake, I can't really tell. I'm not running, so I think it's going to play a role for the remainder of the game.
2nd and 12 for the Cougars. Minute 18 left in this first quarter. One fullback to the left side of Nelson. He'll play action, roll out to the left side. He will throw it into the flat. High pass off the hands, and maybe a little dislodged as hit intended receiver that time, looking for Kritzberger, unable to complete the pass.
Yeah, that pass to Hendricks, good look. I can tell you that by the time he was able to release the ball, Catlett was past the DB. So one of those things that, okay, they run that play again, they can look way downfield. Very nice defensive play. I had number 5, Connor Coyle, with the break up there. So nice positioning there for the Flyers to make sure that they made it as a pass incomplete.
3rd down for ADA-BORUP-WEST. 0 of 1 so far as turn it over, gave it away on the punt. Now they'll fire out in the left side pass to Facino. Defense comes up, sticks him right away, and then the rest of the defense flowing over on that far side. Facino nowhere to go, 1-yard gain, and that's all he'll get.
And it might have been a little extra juice for the young man who harvested one heck of a buck over the MEA break. Props to him on that, but he was fighting. It took 4 different Flyers to bring him down, at least 2 or 3 different cracks. So he's ready here. He's ready to fight, and it brings up a pretty tough 4th down.
Cougars get into Flyer territory, but they'll come out in the punt formation. 4th and 8, under 30 to go in this first quarter. 30 seconds to go. A scoreless first quarter thus far. Catlett in punt formation, takes the snap back. And the right-handed kick angled a little bit away. It's off the hands of the Flyers, and it is recovered by the Cougars, I think. Right? No.
Thompson was able to jump on that one.
Get back on it there. Looked like just kind of slid away from him, the Cougars jumping on, but Thompson able to reach out the last second and able to scoop that one back into the chest. But it'll be all the way back here to the 11-yard line. So with the muff added on, it'll be a net of 37 on the punt.
Yeah, nice directional punt there for Catlett, and that being his second punt, he does a nice job of making sure he's not kicking it right down the middle of the field. Thompson came up, slipped through his hands, and that was a bit of a miracle for him to dive and be able to come up with that ball.
Possibly, likely, the final play of the first quarter right now. Flyers here from the 11-yard line. 1st and 10, they will hand off running left side, and it is Tram just bringing it forward. He'll pick up 3 yards on that play, and that will end our first quarter. On your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, Bagley 0, ADA-BORUP-WEST 0. On 106.5 FM KRJV, and also Garden Valley TV, channel 33.
To make it a better place.
The people at Clearwater Polk Electric don't just deliver electricity, they bring a better quality of life to local communities. The dedication and ingenuity of Clearwater Polk Electric employees have been energizing homes, farms, schools, and businesses. And the future is bright. Reliable electricity is needed to power our economy and the technology that is changing the way we view the world. There's no...
Your legacy matters. This is Kurt Fillion, Wealth Advisor with Franzen Investment Services. Estate planning isn't just for the wealthy. It's for anyone who wants to leave a legacy for their loved ones and ensure their wishes are honored. At Franzen Investment Services, we guide you through the process with care and clarity. Estate planning is complex. We can help make it simple. Let's talk about securing your legacy. Give me a call at 218-415-7139. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, and SIPC.
Game on this one.
Are you talking to me?
We have a great responsibility to deliver great power. Power that's reliable, affordable, adaptable. Power from coal, wind, hydro. Power that's here right now and that's ready for tomorrow. Sustainable power from renewables and carbon capture. With great versatility comes great power. We're all in on all of the above energy.
Up here, a scoreless first quarter. What's your focus here to start the second quarter as teams have kind of felt each other out here for these first couple drives there, Josh?
I would say since it's a 0-0, for me, it's a sustained drive. They need to get points on the board for both teams.
Flyers will take the ball. They'll fake the give to the fullback Tram. It will be the quarterback Nolan keeping it and into a pile. So far, both defenses have played pretty well against the rush defense. That focus of the game brought to you by the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Dr. Dave Solson and the staff, 218-784-4091 for the health and safety of your eyes. Make your next eye appointment with Dr. Dave at the Valley Vision Clinic, 784-4091.
I can tell you on that last play, Jake, anytime you see 3 defensive linemen on a pile, that line's not going to go very far there. So Egan on top of Mertz, on top of Crocious, that running back did not make much of a gain.
2 wide receivers to the right side, wide side of the field. They'll motion a man that way as well, run a pitch play out there. Cougars trying to not give up the edge, down the edge, and up it to the 24-yard line will be the first down as Tram able to get around the corner and move the chains for the first down.
Yeah, Fazzino did his best job there to try to break up the structure of that play. He took out that lead blocker, which it looked like he was going to blow it up for a nice negative play there, but he was able to get outside and make sure he got positive yardage and ended up with a nice first down.
Nice blocking downfield there too. Receivers ends, especially on those wide plays like that. A lot of times Jersey might stretch, but staying in the body there and getting the nice blocks there for the first down game. Gunnar Nolan motions Tram out to the left side. He'll fake the pitch to him. He'll keep it himself as Kritzberger comes up. Catlett then helps wrap up, and defensive linebackers flowing over as well too. Catlett with the tackle and the Nolan run, and it will be a gain of 4 on that play.
Yeah, good offensive progression play there where they're trying to do something that they've given that offensive look to the Cougars, but they actually pulled the near side guard for me, number 60, what's his name, Johnny Rose, I believe, and they pulled him to that backside to make sure it was a positive yardage play.
10:33 to go, first half, scoreless, 0-0. Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Motion to man right to the left, that little counter. Josh's Statue of Liberty play back here to Tram as he's hit well as he crosses the line of scrimmage up to the 31. Gain of 2, sets up now with 3rd and 3.
Yeah, said because that was Ames Facino coming full force to deliver a real knockdown blow to prevent the first down. So good hard-nosed football here, Jake. Being down here, it's a great atmosphere. These kids came ready to play, and I think it's been a defensive game in the first quarter, and now looking to get that sustained drive.
Both teams have had drives where they've moved the ball, but defense making plays to keep them from getting into the end zone. Now here's a quarterback power left side, and it's just going to be rolling right away for the first down. That was no play fake on that one. Just give me the ball, run forward, following the big hogs up front. First down, Flyers.
Yeah, straight nose play there. Nolan pretty much got it. I would assume that was a play call of, okay, this is our look. We can catch him off guard because we haven't necessarily given him that look. Usually they give that belly fake or that dive fake, and then he would keep it. But that time was just a straight hard-nosed football game, like you said.
From the inside the right hash mark, in the double wing set, they will motion left side to right side. They'll hand off there to the motion man, that being Thompson coming over, and that will be the Shane Thompson being forced out. Do they give him no positive momentum there? It will be loss of 1 on that play.
Yeah, good flow, defensive flow of Cougars getting out there. Eventually got out to the DB where Kritzberger was able to finish him off, but they weren't necessarily surprised by that play, and they were able to track him down and make sure that it was a healthy loss.
So far, the Flyers have done a good job on first down, staying ahead of the sticks. This time they go back. See how that changes game plan, game flow for both offense and defense. Now with 9:12 to go in this second quarter, scoreless ball game. Bagley Flyers motion Tram left to right, back to pass. Nolan gets away from the sack, gets away from another sack, and then he's tracked down, finally being brought down by the ankles, that time by Kelby Kujansen, and they are going to give him a half yard there, so it will not be a sack.
I do got a flag on my side, Jake.
Oh, far side, and Cougars saying they're going to decline it.
I believe it was an illegal shift. They did not get all of their guys set prior to the snap.
There, so we'll be at the 38-yard line. So again, nothing on that play, and the Cougars electing to take the loss of down over the penalty yardage.
Yeah. Excellent call there by the white hat Mike Martin, father of Kelly Martin and her husband Air Nate, dating a couple people that may be listening.
3rd and 10 for the Flyers. Right hash mark, double wing formation. And before we get the snap, we get a whistle and a timeout taken by Bagley. Flyers take a timeout. Your timeouts are brought to
Nord's
you.
Pharmacy and Gifts, your go-to destination for convenience and support. Life can be hectic, but with Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts in Fosston, we're here to make it easier for you. Need a prescription refill? No problem. Use our Nord's Pharmacy app or call our refill line 24/7. It's that simple. And guess what? Once your prescription is ready, you'll receive a handy text alert. Quick and convenient. Are you managing multiple medications? We've got you covered. Our free med synchronization program helps you line them up so you only need to make one stop. Visit Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts in downtown Fosston, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy ready
Who might
to
be
serve
listening
you.
that would actually
6 people listening.
okay, that's a random number, but
Yeah.
Nate's
Serving the
nickname in high
community
school.
for 30 plus years, Universal Screen Print in Thief River Falls is your one-stop shop for screen print, embroidery, vinyl graphics, trophies and awards, as well as promotional products. No order is too big or too small for the team at Universal Screen Print. Experience great customer service with quick turnaround times. You can also find name brands such as Champion, North Face, Nike, and more. Call today at 218-681-5486. Check us out on Facebook or visit USPTRF.com.
Receiver sneaking out, kind of a little block and delay route, like a tram out of the backfield. Incomplete pass, and that will bring up a 4th down.
Nice pressure there, my Miles Crocious. Took 2 different flyers to stop him, and they didn't stop him very well. So he wasn't necessarily in the quarterback's face, but he definitely provided, that anticipation of, okay, I better get rid of this ball pretty dang quickly. Otherwise, 6'4" Crocious is going to come and eat me alive.
And back to punt, high snap, and it's blocked! Blocked by the Cougars, recovered at the 28-yard line. They got the rush in there as it was that Facino?
I got Facino and Kujansen both on it. I think a tag team job there. Nice, I believe Gavin Johnson was the one who was able to jump on that ball, so nice fumble recovery for number 3.
The block punt gives the ball to the Cougars here at the Flyer 29-yard line, so already the deepest that they've been into Flyer territory, and a great opportunity for them to do something off the special teams play.
Yeah, that's a momentum changer there, and I believe that the Cougars have looked to punch one in here and really staple down their positive momentum.
Nelson will turn, handoff left side, hole, but bouncing to the outside. It will be Reyes staying on his feet, kind of weaving in between guys along that left sideline. He'll pick up a gain up here to the 22-7-yard gain on that first down play.
And so far, it's been very difficult to bring down Rudy Reyes with one tackler. Props to Ames Facino being out there. He gets his share of ball carries, and I know that when he's looking for, to block for a teammate, he does it 100%.
Second and short, under 8 minutes to go in our first half. Cougars, after the block punt, recovering in Flyer territory. 2 receivers right, 1 left, 2 in the backfield. They're going to run the receiver screen out to the right side. Nelson completes it to Hendricks. He makes 1 man miss, makes a 2nd man miss, stiff arms his way down here to the 10-yard line, 9-yard line, 12-yard gain, first down, first and goal now for the Cougars.
Yeah, Hendricks did not want to get stopped there. He ran right through Gray. It was tremendous open field tackle to make sure, that's a touchdown saving tackle right there. But, great little pitch out there to Hendricks, and he got downfield pretty dang quickly.
Will be the right hash mark, first and goal from the 9. ADA-BORUP-WEST up to the line of scrimmage. Connor Nelson, your quarterback. He'll have the 3-back wishbone set out of the pistol formation. He'll turn, run it on the off tackle left side. Here as it'll be Hendricks finishing the job in from 9 yards out. Went left, tucked it back into the inside route, and all the way in for the first score of the ball game.
Very big gap there for him to get up the field, and I don't want to say he was untouched, but if somebody got a fingernail on him, that would be about it on that play.
I'll say it, he wasn't touched.
What about a toenail?
Maybe a toenail.
There, so ADA-BORUP-WEST on the board, 7:08 to go in this first half. Now they line up for the 2-point conversion. Here on, it will be run left side and in for the 2.
Oh,
they add the 2 there, and ADA-BORUP-WEST leads on your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, 8-0. 7:08 to go, second quarter on KRJB and Garden Valley TV, channel 33.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the MSHSL and the Minnesota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
1 minute, 18 second, 3-play, 29-yard drive for ADA-BORUP-WEST. They find the end zone on the touchdown run, 9 yards out from Braxton Hendricks. Nelson took the pitch on that 2-point play. We'll talk about that here as we get the kickoff. Picked up on the far sideline, running left side and just taking it out of bounds. Take what you can get for the Flyers. And they will start out here just past the 30-yard line.
Yeah, no need for quarterback Nolan to take a full speed hit there. So he made a very smart heads-up play, caught the ball on one bounce, which a little bit risky because especially on those kickoffs, they could jump high, they could jump low, they can jump sideways sometimes. So smart play by Nolan.
1st and 10. Josh, as we went to break there, we were both talking the flip on the 2-point conversion for the Cougars there is they put Casper Kritzberger at the quarterback spot and flipped it there to Connor Nelson.
Yeah, and since I'm just a radio guy, I didn't want to announce it where the defense could hear, but Nelson came out to the wide receiver and went for that quick speed option look to get the 2-point conversion.
Gunnar Nolan in the shotgun set. Will be rolling out to his right side, looking to pass. He's going to throw it down the wheel route, down to the sideline. It is incomplete. Caught, held on to. Nice catch, but it was out of bounds. Couldn't get the ball in there for Shane Thompson. Nice looking catch, but no toe drag swag on that one.
I tell you, where my eyes went, left side of the line had one heck of a wall on this side. I was anticipating the screen pass coming back this way, and maybe they're just setting that up for later on, but they had 3-4 guys just kind of sitting there making sure that none of the Cougars could get through, and it did look like Crocious was able to get his hands in Nolan's face to make it a little bit more of a rainbow type pass.
Nolan does have 51 yards passing on 5 completions. Also the interception, Connor Nelson with the interception back on that second drive of the game. Nolan awaits the snap, takes it, dropping back, looking here to his right side. He's going to throw the quick out, and it was caught that time by Thompson. And it's going to be Cameron Thompson. And he will be wrapped up, corralled by the Cougar defense as everyone flowed over there, getting in on the tackle. You can only break a tackle up so many ways, but it's a loss on the play back here to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of a right screen there. Krosh is playing one of those nose tackles positions. He came untouched to put the pressure on the quarterback. I think the design of that is to, hey, let those D linemen come through, let them rush, and then they got less defenders once that little pitch and catch can happen.
It's kind of like a screen, but it's not a screen, but ends up being a loss on play. Brings up 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 officially. As we hear timeout being called, it's not awarded. Back to pass. Now Nolan's going to look down the right sideline. The jump ball, and it is dropped. Nearly intercepted. Both Hendricks and Kritzberger had a chance on it. Rude, the intended receiver for the Flyers, had a chance too as he was sandwiched between the two. It went through everybody's hands, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, I could hear it as well with my double earbuds in that Coach McCraven on the snap. Maybe a microsecond before his actually snap was calling for timeout. They didn't give it to him. So pass deflected, successful play for the defense there, and now looking to receive a punt.
Punt formations, the Flyers kicking it from their own 27. Cougars standing back at their 42, awaiting it. Snap comes back, low, bounces. Cougars put another pressure on it, and they do get the punt off. Wow, there. And it will roll down to the 38-yard line as the punt low, make one man miss, and then just, I'm going to kick it. And almost that rugby style, he had to force it up then, ends up down to the 38-yard line. And a nice special teams play at that time by the Flyers.
Yeah, wow, is about all a person can say there. After the first 2 Cougars were successfully navigated around, he did do that rugby style and looked like Finney was going to be there, but I think he was looking more, I'm going to hit the guy instead of block the punt. Which at that point, kind of looked like a runner too. So I definitely can't discredit him there. So either way, the ball's in the Cougars' hands, and they're going to look to punch another one in here before halftime.
33-yard net on the kick, and even more considering where it almost ended up. Cougars run the toss play out to the right side. Facino, as he runs out of an ankle tackle at the line of scrimmage, he'll cross the 40 up ahead to the 43-yard line. Gain of 4 on first down for ADA-BORUP-WEST.
Like we referenced with Facino being a lead blocker there, props to both Rudy and Casper for getting out there to make sure that some of those skill players, they're out there making those hard-nosed blocks to make sure that you can get positive yardage on a run like that.
Connor Coyle comes in on the left side of the defense, rotating out, as gives a little bit of a breather there to Gage Gray. That left side DN linebacker hybrid spot. 2 receivers left, 1 right, 2 in the backfield. Nelson will pitch it out, and on the left side, hit in the backfield, brought down, knifing in, and that is Gunnar Nolan all the way back to the 40-yard line. Loss of 3 that time for Reyes.
Yeah, that's a big-time stop right there. It, it might force the Cougars into going into the air, and if they get a pass defense here, the Flyers could get the ball back with a significant amount of time trying to punch one in themselves.
4:43 to go as the clock ticks in this second quarter. Cougars leading 8-0 on a Braxton Hendricks 9-yard touchdown run. And the 2-point run was good as well. Trips receivers right side, 1 left side in the pistol set. Nelson back to pass, looking right. Now he's going to lock and load, throw into the middle of the field. It's through the hands, incomplete. And frustration on that one as it was dropped. Would have had the yardage for the first down, but unable to hold on.
Yeah, and I would say Connor Nelson, I'm not going to compare him to Brett Favre, but he locked and loaded. He threw that sucker as hard as he possibly could. So, hands get a little bit cold, hands get a little bit slippery. Wasn't able to come down with that reception, but it was definitely a good look for the offense.
So the Flyers get the 3-and-out, presumably, as Catlett into punt formation. Awaiting the long snap. Good snap comes back. Soft rush by the Flyers. High punt will angle out of bounds. And official, where are they gonna? They're gonna go 36, 37, 38. To the 40, to the 41. He's still walking up the sideline to the 44-yard line. So it'll end up being just a 16-yard net on that punt. And it will be the Flyers taking over. 4:11 to go in this second quarter, trailing 8-0 on your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
I'd like to say the win.
Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, we make buying your next vehicle easy. Not only do we have a large selection to choose from, but we also offer them with a wide range of options. Whether it's the F-150, Escape, Explorer, Bronco Sport, or Ranger, we'll find the vehicle that best fits you and your budget. Check out the selection at christianbrothersford.net or christiancarsonline.com. Find your next vehicle at Christian Brothers Ford, Highway 2 East in Crookston.
1 but 2 linebackers. That means you're doing a heck of a job running. So he was able to get through Facino and Finney and be able to get around that corner and look for that first down.
Well, they did mark him up to the 45 as he reaches forward, and that is enough for a first down. There, so the first down, 10-yard gain for Tram on that. Motion man, left side to right. We got a whistle coming out, blowing the play dead. False start called on the Flyers. Play comes out. First accepted penalty on the Flyers. They had the illegal shift earlier. The Cougars took the loss of down instead. So mark them back 5 yards. Will be 1st and 15. Ball right at midfield for Bagley. Flyers have it on the right hash mark. 4:03 to go in this second quarter.
I do got to say props to both teams. We have not seen a lot of yellow laundry on the field today. So a relatively clean game. Very thankful that the refs aren't calling everything. Let the boys play a little bit there, and it's good to see that there's not that many stoppages so far.
8A playoff football here tonight, brought to you from the Laura Tweeton Thrivent Financial Radio booth. Laura Tweeton, Ada and Ewan, for plan for your financial future. Visit with Laura Tweeton and Thrivent Financial. A little confusion as the Flyers get set. They're going to go 3 left, 1 right. Actually 2 left and a wingback to the left side there, 1 right. They hand off, running right side. Micah Tram trying to scoot his way there, following behind Jonathan Rose. And on the back then goes the outside. Not much room. Does get it back to the line of scrimmage. Will be no gain.
Yeah, initial contact there defensively made by Catlett, but I know that Ku Jansen was there ready to wrap things up for a very short one.
Flyers will have it now, 2nd and 15. Trying to find an equalizing score before halftime. Cougars have the option to receive the second half kickoff. Motion man, right side to left side. It's going to be Nolan hit as he crosses the line of scrimmage himself. Kept it and hit immediately Peyton Hagen with another big stop. Loss of a half yard on that play.
Yeah, big stop there. Peyton and Mertz, one went high, one went low. The wind almost came out of my chest with a hit like that. So really nice pop in there, and you know, it was a good look. It's been very successful for the Flyers with that quarterback draw. Seemed like the Cougars had the right dialed-up play for that one.
Flyers bringing in William Strandberg as a right side wing back in that double wing formation. Here's shotgun set, running back to the right side. Back to pass, looking left side. Pass is, whoa, complete. But how did it held on to as a wallop that time made. Thompson will make the catch, and it'll bring up now a 4th down and 2.
That was a very much a bang play. Like you say, how do you hold on to that ball? You know, Thompson being a very strong athlete. We've seen it multiple times here. He was able to catch it. Nelson was right there. It was bang, and Nelson put him backwards on that play to prevent him from being able to stretch to get that first down. Looks like the Cougars are now bringing in their heavy set guys to make sure there is not a quarterback draw coming up.
4th and 2. Here's the ball on the 37-yard line. Flyers will come out in that shotgun set. They're going to motion left side to right side, and a whistle as they encroachment. They got the Cougars to jump. Got the Cougars to jump.
Yep, that's a discipline thing there. It looked like the Flyers were going to step up to the ball, be a little bit loud to see if they can draw them off sides, and they were successful. They earned themselves a first down there.
Gunnar Nolan, your quarterback, Jonathan Rose, as well as Brett Schwagel, Dominic Thompson, William Gunderson, or chalk along that offensive line, Micah Tram, Cameron Thompson, Gage Gray. Your backs receivers pass out to the left side. Intended receiver was Shane Thompson. Incomplete for that one. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Very similar look to what we saw the Flyers going to with Rude in that first quarter, where they were very successful. You'd mentioned it was 16-yard out multiple times there. Nolan just basically, he stood up in the pocket there and he just rifled it over there, which, you know, if it's on target there, that's a very quick, easy pickup of about 8 to 9 yards.
2nd down and 10, minute 35 to go in this first half. Flyers from the left hash mark. Will come up to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, back to pass, looking right side on a slant, and it's caught by Rude. Got a couple outside, now he catches one inside in the middle of the field up ahead to the 23-yard line, gain of 9, does not give him a first down.
That was a beautiful timing play. You know, Nolan sitting back there, he's looking left, turns his shoulders to the right, and he just fired it. He knew where his receiver was going to be, so a play they clearly have tried and worked on, you know, for many times.
Minute of time plus 2 timeouts and 5 yards closer for the Flyers on this one as the Cougars jumping off sides. That will be now their 3rd first half penalty. 3 penalties, 15 yards in total for the Cougars. And it will also give them a first down to the Flyers. So Flyers from the 19-yard line. It's ahead of the 20 there at the 19-yard line. Working left to right here in this second quarter, looking for a potential tying score with a touchdown 2-point conversion. Receivers each direction, wingbacks each side, shotgun set, and we get a timeout called. Timeout called by the Cougar defense. 48 seconds to go in this first half. Your timeouts from Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. 8-0, ADA-BORUP-WEST leads over Bagley. Your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
West Main Pizza is now serving you from both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
Continue.
Announcer Jink. Out of the timeout, 48 seconds remain in this first half. We'll have our halftime report, halftime coaches' comments coming up to you at the conclusion of this first half of play. ADA-BORUP-WEST leading Bagley 8-0. Flyers nearing the red zone, in the red zone, driving. Right side, Gunnar Nolan will look. Defender falls down, but overthrows the intended receiver. Looking down near the goal line, Rude was the intended receiver. He knocks over the pylon, nicely gets up and repositions it there at that goal line.
You know, that's a great character piece there, Jake. I tell you what, you know, as you great call there. There was a nice little sprint out there for the Flyers. Defender falls down, a little bit overthrown. You know, with the correct pass, I think that would have been an easy touchdown. But you know, this is a hard game. It is not easy. So, you know, you got to execute.
Well, I know we've talked about there. A little colder, ball gets a little firmer, a little more slick in the grip there. Sometimes it just floats on you. Second down and 10. They flip Tram from the right side to the left side of the quarterback, Nolan. Now they're going to flip him back to the right side. They're going to motion left side to right side with the wing back. They hand inside here to Micah Tram as he is wrapped up in the backfield. Peyton Egan wraps him up there as he was stonewalled first. Jansen coming up from the linebacker spot to stop the momentum. Egan getting in, wrapping up, and a timeout taken by the Flyers after the loss on the play. 34 seconds left in this first half. Timeouts from Freedom Fuel and Shine in ADA-BORUP-WEST leading Bagley. 34 seconds left before halftime on KRGB and Garden Valley TV, Channel 33.
Farmers Union Oil Company and Agronomy in Grigla has 24/7 pay at the pumps and a full convenience store. Bulk fuel and propane is also available. They are a full-service agronomy center, offering crop protection products and crop nutrients. They are a seed dealer for Peterson Farms and Pro Seed. Call today at 218-294-6153 or 218-294-6117. Farmers Union Oil Company and Agronomy in Grigla.
.34 seconds remain in quarter number 2. Out of the timeout, Bagley Flyer football, 3rd and 10. A block punt leading to a short field and a 9-yard touchdown run for ADA-BORUP-WEST, our only score thus far in the first half. Flyers trying to change that. They're going to split Gray out wide left side, Rude right side. Trams the wing back right side. There, and we got early start by the offense. There's they move him back 5 yards. Legal procedure there as they had a man in motion. Someone moved first, and that'll be their second procedural penalty for a total of 10 yards.
Yeah, turns into a 3rd and 15 here. 32 seconds left. You know, I would definitely say it's 4-down territory. They're just looking to get some positive yardages so that, you know, that 4th down is easy to get.
In this set, they will motion, and it will be back to pass. Pressure comes. Nolan gets away from it, throws right side, looking for Rude. It's broken up. The pass break up that time by the Cougars defensive back, and Casper Kritzberger brings up a 4th down.
A couple really good looks there. Peyton Egan, 53. We've mentioned him several times this first half. He put some serious pressure on Nolan, and he was able to get a good shot on him to, you know, number one, force that throw a little bit, but it was a very good throw. And Kritzberger up there for that 50-50 ball and was able to ensure it was a pass incompleted.
Nolan, the 5'8", 165-pound sophomore, kind of like a little hip swivel shimmy just to get out of that and throw a ball up there that just couldn't bring down. Flyers will take the timeout before this 4th down play. 26 seconds left, 4th down and 15. Bagley with the football as they trail ADA-BORUP-WEST 8-0. Your Lakes Community Co-op
Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
15. .26 seconds remain in this first half. Timeouts brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. The fastest pumps in town, the car wash, don't forget the pet wash as well. Freedom Fuel, Highway 9 in Ada. First half, that time of possession-wise, play-wise, has been dominated by the Bagley Flyers, as this is their 39th play upcoming of the first half. ADA-BORUP-WEST just 15 plays of offense. Back to pass, Gunnar Nolan looking. He throws right side over the middle. It's incomplete, tipped up by the defense. There as they got the hand on from the linebacker spot and tried to finesse it in behind them. Unable to do so, incomplete pass and turnover on downs.
Yeah, that was 52 Kelby Kujansen. Just he wishes he was about 3 inches taller, and then that would have been a nice interception for his stat sheet. But you know, with a short amount of time here, 21 seconds left, I would imagine or anticipate the Cougars here, they might do a decent running play that might be able to break one, or just take a knee and you know, let's go into halftime, regroup, and make sure we're ready to go for the second half.
And Cougars have the option to receive the kick to start half number 2. So they will come out. Hendricks in the backfield. They're going to go that pistol wishbone set with Nelson, the quarterback. He'll take it. He'll just take a knee. Takes the knee, and we'll let the clock run out. So we hit halftime, 8-0. It is the ADA-BORUP-WEST Cougars leading over the Bagley Flyers. Here on your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, our halftime show brought to you by Linforce Insurance. Linforce, your insurance source. Let's first go down here to the sideline. Get some halftime coaches' comments as Josh Carlson with Paul Tingen, head coach for ADA-BORUP-WEST.
Just saying.
Yeah, Coach, going into halftime with a lead in a playoff game, always got to make, you know, it's got to make you happy, but only up 1 score. What kind of adjustments are the Cougars looking to make in the second half to make sure they leave here victorious?
You know, we're really happy with the first half shutout. That's great. Big special teams play on the block punt there, and then we were able to capitalize that short field there. That was huge, and then punch in that extra point. So, I mean, we just got to keep playing good defense, keep getting flipping the field on special teams, and then when we get opportunities, we got to score again. But adjustment-wise, you know, I don't think there's anything glaring right now. We just offensively, there's a couple things I saw we got to fix a little bit, but I think if we can keep playing the defense here, we've bent, but we haven't broken, so that's huge. And then special teams, like I said, we've flipped the field 2-3 times here and got the huge blocks. So we just got to continue, and then whatever, they're going to make adjustments. When you're down, you're going to make more adjustments, obviously, than when you're ahead. But you know, if they make adjustments, we're going to have to adjust to their adjustments, I think, as on the fly.
All right, good luck, Coach.
Hey, thank you.
Paul Tingen, head coach for ADA-BORUP-WEST Cougar football. Your halftime coach's comments presented by United Savings Credit Union with locations in Fargo, Dilworth, and Detroit Lakes. Become a member today and discover the credit union difference. UnitedSavingsCU.org, the website. At halftime, ADA-BORUP-WEST leads 8-0 over the Bagley Flyers. Your halftime report from the Linforce Insurance Agency coming up next.
Rain Care Company in Goodrich has been proudly providing sales and service to northwestern Minnesota since 1970. Licensed, bonded, and insured, call Rain Care Company today for service and installation of furnaces, air conditioners, heat pumps, hot water heat, ventilation, and sheet metal. With 84 total years combined experience, we provide installation of rain gutters and downspouts in many color options. Rain Care Company proudly supports area sports, nonprofits, local college scholarships, local fire and rescue departments, and law enforcement agencies.
Red Lake County Insurance is your locally owned independent insurance agency that has been serving the insurance needs of the Red Lake County community since 1951. We offer affordable insurance coverage solutions. Take advantage of our excellent prices and convenient appointment times. With over 100 years of combined experience, we're the right agency for you. Explore insurance options today by visiting our website, redlakecountyinsurance.com, or call us for all your insurance needs at 218-203-0413.
Falls Building Center in Red Lake Falls is your one-stop shop for all your farm, residential, commercial, hay, livestock, and storage building products. Falls Building Center, now featuring Dakota steel and trim products. See your local sales representative for details at Falls Building Center about their line of Dakota steel and trim products. Falls Building Center in Red Lake Falls, your small town, personal touch, full-service building center.
The people at Clearwater Polk Electric don't just deliver electricity, they bring a better quality of life to local communities. The dedication and ingenuity of Clearwater Polk Electric employees have been energizing homes, farms, schools, and businesses. And the future is bright. Reliable electricity is needed to power our economy and the technology that is changing the way we view the world. There's no question of the power of our people. They take great pride in delivering powerful value to you each and every day. Clearwater Polk Electric, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Machine Well and Grigla is a proud sponsor of Grigla Goodrich Athletics. Their machine shop specializes in production sawing, turning, milling, robotic machining, as well as prototype and production volumes, also providing robotic welding and hand welding and assembly work to a diversified batch of customers. Machine Well is currently seeking skilled and unskilled workers and laborers. They also provide tuition reimbursement to high school graduates and current college students. Machine Well and Grigla since 1976. Is your home or business losing heat and money through poor insulation? At TC Spray Foam, we specialize in spray foam insulation, foam concrete jacking, blown fiberglass and cellulose, and even roofing foam, keeping your space energy efficient and comfortable year-round. Based in Plummer, Minnesota, we're your trusted local experts in high-quality insulation solutions. Call TC Spray Foam today at 218-688-1096 and start saving on energy costs. TC Spray Foam of Plummer. Seal it, save it, love it.
What are you doing out there?
Come on!
I saw you at the game the other night. Yeah, you. Up there getting mad, acting like we're all out there making $1 million a game. Well, let me be real with you. This isn't the pros. It's school sports, and it's a game, our game. So please, let us play.
School sports fans, remember, when you cheer for your team, make noise for the right reasons. This message presented by the NFHS and the NIAAA.
And all student athletes in Minnesota.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Power up your winter projects with Escali Electric. Serving Red Lake County and beyond, we're your trusted partner for lighting retrofits, panel upgrades, agricultural improvements, and new construction. Need an estimate for a future project? We've got you covered. From barns to businesses, homes to heavy-duty operations, Escali Electric delivers quality work you can count on. Don't wait. Get your project done right. Call Escali Electric today and keep your power flowing strong this winter. Escali Electric, your power, our priority.
Get ready to immerse yourself in the heart of Goodrich at Goodrich Municipal. We're your ultimate destination for unforgettable community moments. And of course, some seriously delicious pizza. Friendly faces, joyous laughter, and a welcoming atmosphere that instantly makes you feel like you're a part of the family. Goodrich Municipal is a vibrant hub where neighbors come together to create lasting memories. Come join us in the heart of Goodrich at the Goodrich Muni.
Are you looking for a reliable partner when it comes to top quality products and exceptional service? Look no further. The answer you're looking for is the Fosston Tri-Co-op. With convenient locations in Fosston, McIntosh, Clearbrook, and Gully, we're your local partner dedicated to helping you thrive. From premium seeds and fertilizers to cutting-edge farming technology, the Fosston Tri-Co-op has what you need for success. Visit one of our locations today and let's grow together. The Fosston Tri-Co-op, partnering with farmers, growing with the community.
Dakota Heritage Bank is your dedicated hometown bank that is here to serve all of your banking needs. Hometown banking means that we bring you the strengths and the personal service which no other form of banking can bring you. Our strengths and service are based on our total involvement in serving you and the communities where we live and work. Dakota Heritage Bank offers ownership, leadership, and service that are local. We bring the personal touch to banking because our only concern is what is best for our community and our people. Stop by and visit us today. We look forward to serving you. Member FDIC.
Well, in my opinion, what makes the school so special is everybody that's inside the school. Fantastic place to go.
You can be a somebody. Everyone knows who you are.
You can walk down the hallway and see a senior walking with a kindergartner bringing them to class.
The community wants every student to succeed here, and they want the district to succeed.
Once you're out here, you're going to want to stay. I can guarantee it.
Come and try it.
Definitely come to Goodridge.
Everybody comes together at Goodridge to make it a better place.
The people at Clearwater Polk Electric don't just deliver electricity, they bring a better quality of life to local communities. The dedication and ingenuity of Clearwater Polk Electric employees have been energizing homes, farms, schools, and businesses. And the future is bright. Reliable electricity is needed to power our economy and the technology that is changing the way we view the world. There's no question of the power of our people. They take great pride in delivering powerful value to you each and every day. Clearwater Polk Electric, your touchstone energy cooperative.
Your legacy matters. This is Kurt Fillion, Wealth Advisor with Franzen Investment Services. Estate planning isn't just for the wealthy. It's for anyone who wants to leave a legacy for their loved ones and ensure their wishes are honored. At Franzen Investment Services, we guide you through the process with care and clarity. Estate planning is complex. We can help make it simple. Let's talk about securing your legacy. Give me a call at 218-415-7139. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, and SIPC.
We have a great responsibility to deliver great power. Power that's reliable, affordable, adaptable. Power from coal, wind, hydro. Power that's here right now and that's ready for tomorrow. Sustainable power from renewables and carbon capture. With great versatility comes great power. We're all in on all of the above energy.
Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts, your go-to destination for convenience and support. Life can be hectic, but with Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts in Fosston, we're here to make it easier for you. Need a prescription refill? No problem. Use our Nord's Pharmacy app or call our refill line 24/7. It's that simple. And guess what? Once your prescription is ready, you'll receive a handy text alert. Quick and convenient. Are you managing multiple medications? We've got you covered. Our free med synchronization program helps you line them up so you only need to make one stop. Visit Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts in downtown Fosston, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy ready to serve you.
Serving the community for 30 plus years, Universal Screen Print in Thief River Falls is your one-stop shop for screen print, embroidery, vinyl graphics, trophies and awards, as well as promotional products. No order is too big or too small for the team at Universal Screen Print. Experience great customer service with quick turnaround times. You can also find name brands such as Champion, North Face, Nike, and more. Call today at 218-681-5486. Check us out on Facebook or visit usptrf.com.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the MSHSL and the Minnesota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
No surprise here, one-score game at halftime, ready to do battle the second half. What's your message to the troops to make sure you guys leave here victorious?
Well, we got to make choices about whether or not we want to finish strong here and make, get a couple stops on defense and then get after it. We had opportunities. It wasn't because we were without opportunity. We had 3 solid drives that we had opportunities to get points. We came up empty-handed. they block a punt and get some momentum from that and take it in and score, and that's the only score of the game. Talked about this at the beginning of the game. It's a 4-5 matchup. These are the way things go.
All right. Good luck in the second half, Coach.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. There are halftime coaches' comments presented by United Savings Credit Union, locations in Fargo, Dilworth, and Detroit Lakes. Become a member today and discover the credit union different. Find out more online, unitedsavingcu.org. Halftime score in Bagley. ADA-BORUP-WEST leads 8-0. Other halftime score that we have in Section 8A, number 3 seed Park Christian leads the number 6 seed Polk County West 7-0 in that matchup. Have not seen a score on the Red Lake County Red Lake matchup here today as well. That's our 8A scores right now at halftime. As we get ready for our second half, it is coming up next. This concludes our Linforce Insurance Agency halftime report. Remember, Linforce, your insurance source.
At Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, we make buying your next vehicle easy. Not only do we have a large selection to choose from, but we also offer them with a wide range of options. Whether it's the F-150, Escape, Explorer, Bronco Sport, or Ranger, we'll find the vehicle that best fits you and your budget. Check out the selection at ChristianBrothersFord.net or ChristianCarsOnline.com. Find your next vehicle at Christian Brothers Ford, Highway 2 East in Crookston.
West Main Pizza is now serving you from both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
Farmers Union Oil Company and Agronomy in Grigla has 24/7 pay at the pumps and a full convenience store. Bulk fuel and propane is also available. They are a full-service agronomy center, offering crop protection products and crop nutrients. They are a seed dealer for Peterson Farms and Pro Seed. Call today at 218-294-6153 or 218-294-6117. Farmers Union Oil Company and Agronomy in Grigla.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
We're ready for the second half here in Bagley. ADA-BORUP-WEST leading 8-0. As we begin our half number 2 will be the Flyers kicking from left to right. Cougars with the return team out there. And Josh, just here towards the end of our halftime show there, little bit of misting coming down.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say that it's playing a huge role right now, but the more moisture on the ball, on the field is definitely going to impact the game. So I would say I did take a little walk on the crown of the field here. It definitely is slippery. It looks green from 50 yards away, but when you get right up on there, it's pretty difficult to maintain, good agile motion.
Cougars ready to return, Flyers ready to kick, so we're ready for our second half. Flyers again kicking left to right. Cougars lead after the first half 8-0. Left-footed kick is off, picked up by the Cougars at the 20-yard line. They'll go right side. Dirks will work it around there, find a little room on the sideline, escape past the 30, up here to the 34-yard line for Ada-BORUP-WEST to begin their first drive of half number 2.
Good, clean, positive yardage gain there by Casper Kritzberger. He was able to catch that ball cleanly. I would say that the wind, I was kind of looking to see if it would impact which possession, which team would have the advantage with possession. It seems to be going, right directly into your face. So I don't think it plays a major role on which direction they're going at this point.
Oh, more into your face. I got that window in front of me. There we go. Here as the Connor Nelson will hand off a left side run. No room that time. Reyes brought down in the backfield, or Reyes or Facino there? Just double check. That was Reyes. Yep, Reyes there with the loss of 3 on the first carry.
Yeah, I heard some growling. I wasn't sure if that meant an injury or, if the Bagley Flyers defense was just, they're just pumped and ready to go. A couple nice tackles there. There was nowhere for him to go. So 77 Thor and number 60 did a great job plugging that hole.
In the pistol set, they'll turn, and no, it's going to be Cougars keeping on a run pass option, and Nelson started to run, then passed it off to Hendricks on the left sideline. He'll get up to the 37-yard line, gain of 6, and going to set up 3rd and 6 on that, as two teammates being on the same page of staying connected.
Yeah, very unique look there, because he was able to get a couple positive yardage from where he was at in that shotgun set, and he was able to sling it out there to the wide side and make a good little run of it. Nice little gain to make it 3rd and manageable.
Cameron Thompson, Dominic Thompson out there for the defense of the Flyers. Also seeing William Gunderson, Jonathan Rose, Brett Schwegel on that defensive line. William Gray playing defensive back, as well as Ethan Rude and also Shane Thompson. Cougars back to pass. Nelson going left, nothing there. Going back to his right side. He's got room to scramble. He's waving guys over. He evades the tackle. Evades another tackle. Breaks 3. Now he's running forward. Forward momentum flag comes in behind the play as he's spun down with just enough for the first down yardage, but that laundry on the field back at the 35-yard line. And Nelson ran a lot more than he gained with the forward progress, but gutsy run, and it looks like it's going to be coming back.
Yeah, with an extended play like that, you got to assume that it was probably either a blindside hit. Yep, looks like it. One of the Bagley Flyers was folded up pretty good on the ground, so looks like an illegal blindside hit, and they're gonna send the Cougars back.
Good to see they're able to pop up off that hit though as well. So we'll be the 3rd down now, and we'll see marking it back from there. Be 3rd and 23. 3rd and 23 for the Cougars coming out now. There. And a little bit of discussion, making sure everyone's on the same page. Okay, so now they're going to mark it back and spot the football. So we'll be back here to the 23-yard line, and they need to get up to the 44-yard line. So officially here will be 3rd and 21.
Yeah, sets Cougars back 15 yards. An illegal hit of some kind. Some clarity needed. Looked like White Hat Mike Martin was trying to clarify with the announcer, but either way, 15-yard penalty, and now the Cougars have 3rd and pretty long.
Cougars with trips receivers right side stacked up. Nelson will call for the snap as he drops back, looking right side. He launches deep down the sideline on a go route. It's a jump ball picked off by the Flyers at midfield. Rude picks it off at the 50, works his way back into Cougar territory at the 48. The 2-yard interception return, but the interception, the first takeaway by the Flyer defense, and they take over in Cougar territory.
Yeah, just looking to take a shot there. Based on some different punts that we've seen, that ball was very similar to what potentially could have been a punt, especially if the returner is able to get a net gain there of positive yardage. So not necessarily flipping the field, but they bought a 15 to 18-yard punt, which is pretty standard for a high school football game.
From the left hash mark, Gray will be receiver wide left side by himself. 2 receivers right side as Nolan sends a man in motion, flares him out, stop the play. We got movement of some kind. It's going to be on the Flyers. False start called on Bagley. Their 3rd penalty of the game, and they'll move back into their own territory and begin this drive with 1st and 15.
Yeah, I was looking more at the motion, but it looked like it was a guy up front on the left side that both of the officials were kind of looking at. So never necessarily got a number there, but it looked like there was a little bit of a wiggle prior to the snap.
Jonathan Rose, Brett Schwegel, Dominic Thompson, William Gunderson, Thor Chalk on the offensive line, Micah Tram, your running back, wing backs, Cameron Thompson, Gage Gray, Shane Thompson, Ethan Rudy, receivers, Gunnar Nolan, your quarterback for the Flyers as they come up under, well, not quite under 10 to go in this 3rd quarter. They'll fake the pitch play out to the right side. It's going to be Nolan keeping himself stonewalled by the 2nd level of the defense. Getting over there, the linebackers coming up, Jansen, Finney there, and helping to get him after a short 2-yard gain.
Yeah, and a big initial tackle there by Evan Brandt, 54, playing, interchangeable with our front four that they have. You got Egan, you got Crocious, Brandt, and Mertz up there. So it's 4 heavy hitters looking to make sure they stop the run. I think those guys are 4 of the best at it. So they were able to get a real short gain there.
Lucas Mertz, Miles Crocious, Evan Brandt, Aiden Peterson, along with Peyton Eggman rotating in on that defensive line. Kelby Kujansen, Luke Finney, your linebackers. Flyers run a pitch play out to Michael Tram right side. As he splits the defense, trying to keep him from the contain, he'll cut inside in between Facino and Finney. He'll fall forward here and have it now 3rd and about 8 after the 4-yard gain. Rest of that Cougar defense there, Kelby Kujansen, Luke Finney, your linebackers. Casper Kritzberger, Connor Nelson, your corners. Braxton Hendricks and Ames Facino, as well as Tyler Catlett, your safeties.
Yeah, your 2 backers making that play there. Facino taking on the 2 lead blockers and ended up finishing off the tackle. So props to him for making a really heck of a defensive play there.
Shane Thompson wide left, Ethan Rude wide right. Ocean Man left side to right side. Throw over to the right side. It's Rude on that little comeback route. He feasted on in the first half, and he gets a second helping here in the 3rd quarter. Move the chains here from the 46 up to the 33, 13 yards on the game.
A really nice, another timing route that we talked about in that first half, that Nolan and his receivers really have a good blend there, where it's like, yep, I know exactly where you're going to be. I'm just going to throw the ball, and you better make sure that you're there. So real successful completion there.
1st and 10 as the chains move for the Flyers. 9:16 to go, 3rd quarter. ADA-BORUP-WEST leading 8-0. It's our halftime score, and we've stayed at that point here for the first 2 minutes and 44 seconds of this 3rd quarter. Motion man left to right, and it's going to be the inside give here to Tram, falling behind his right tackle, then busting off his right hip to the outside edge, inside the 30 down to the 26-yard line, gain of 7.
Looks like a defensive change here. Looks like the Cougars are trying to get some fresh blood in there. And, as Coach had talked about, sidelines talking a little bit about the bend but not break, bringing in Peterson here, relieving a couple of those front guys who've been, a bit of a sustained drive right now for the Flyers.
Flyers started the drive 1st and 15 after the penalty. They've overcame that as they have it now. 2nd down and short pass to the right side. That comeback route, and Rude catches it. The swat from Kritzberger not in time to try and dislodge it. And the 1st down on the pass completion for the Flyers. They move it up here to the 17-yard line. Gain of 10 for that 1st down.
Yeah, and we saw it in the 1st quarter, Jake, where they were able to really get that pass game going. And, I know that in talking to Coach at halftime, they're looking to finish this drive off, put some points on the board, and really change, flip that momentum.
From the right hash mark, motion man left to right. It's going to be the inside give off to Micah Tram. Facino wraps him up in the backfield, brings him down for a loss of 1 to the 18-yard line. Facino knifing in on the blitz.
Nice look there. They're doing a lot of pulling guard scenarios where, pretty much a standard look, and when they're trying to get that hard run over there, they're definitely bringing number 60, Jonathan Rose, from left side. I believe he's playing left guard, but might be at that left tackle position, but they're bringing him over there for that additional blocker.
Well, from that linebacker safety spot, Facino, they tell you if you see that guard pull, run with them. Brought him right to the ball carrier that time. Back to pass now. Gunnar Nolan looking right side on a fade route. Throw it up here. Jump ball in it. Ooh, with the hands in? No, it's incomplete. Trying to get the pick that time. Kritzberger can't have the feet in bounds. And it will bring up 3rd down and 11.
Although not awarded with the interception, I do want to confirm that was a successful catch out of bounds by Casper Kritzberger. So good practice for him, with the slippery conditions.
Yeah, that was a nice play, giving up a couple inches there to Rude and finding the inside positioning there to be a chance to get that pick. Good to see, but unable to haul it in. Shane Thompson will go out wide left side. Ethan Rude wide right side. Your receivers here on this 3rd down and 11 play for Bagley. Motion left to right with the wingbacks. Back to pass. Nolan looking on a breaking out, and it is caught for the touchdown. Thompson beat the defense to the end zone. Touchdown, 18 yards, scoring strike.
Yeah, that look from the DB perspective for Nelson, I think he just misread that ball. He did a little bit of a break on the ball. It kept on floating further for Thompson, who, he was targeted a lot that first game, had a couple catches here in the first half, and they're kind of one of those go-to receivers. They got both he and Rude, who really do a great job playing the ball well as the wide receiver looks.
So the touchdown counts, and now the big 2-point conversion for the Flyers. They're going to go no one in the backfield with Nolan. He'll throw a right side. It is incomplete, but a flag, multiple flags come out. Contact made before, while the pass was in the air. And I think the Flyers are going to get another chance at this one a little bit closer. They will. Pass interference called on the Cougar defense.
Obviously, this might sound a little bit biased, but I'm pretty sure that receiver had to be about 6'10" in order to catch that ball. So my gut feeling from my perspective was an uncatchable ball, but clearly Kritzberger gave the receiver a heck of a shove before the ball got there.
Well, that's the rub in high school. Uncatchable doesn't matter. That's not part of the rule. So, and much like, how defensive pass interference isn't a spot fall, little changes between the NFL and the high school game. Inside give, Micah Tram dives forward, and the half the distance works in their favor as they get in for the 2-point conversion, equalize the score. 7:43 to go, third quarter, 8-8 our score on our Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Has that rule changed? I know that I've seen it
Rain
before.
Care Company in Goodrich has been proudly providing sales and service to northwestern Minnesota since 1970. Licensed, bonded, and insured, call Rain Care Company today for service and installation of furnaces, air conditioners, heat pumps, hot water heat, ventilation, and sheet metal. With 84 total years combined experience, we provide installation of rain gutters and downspouts in many color options. Rain Care Company proudly supports area sports, nonprofits, local college scholarships, local fire and rescue departments, and law enforcement agencies.
Tweaks. Hey, Facino blocked that punt in the first half, right?
It was Facino and was it Kilby?
Second 49-yard touchdown drive for the Bagley Flyers as they go through the air. Gunnar Nolan finding Shane Thompson for the 18-yard score. 2-point run was good, 8-8 as we get a kickoff, and the returners falling down on the line drive kick, and it will easily roll into the end zone for the touchback. ADA-BORUP-WEST will begin from the 20-yard line.
That ball landed inside the 10-yard line, so even if the returner did not slip and fall down, I'm not sure if you want to return that. That might just be a ball that, hey, let it go through and take it at the 20.
ADA-BORUP-WEST, their first drive of the second half, ended with an interception on a long 3rd and 21. They threw it up, and it was picked off by Ethan Rude. He's had a nice game there with that defensive pick. Also receiving-wise, 6 catches, 80 yards for him in this one. Having a high performance right now. Your high performance from Performance Egg west of Borup. ADA-BORUP-WEST will hand it off left side. Hendricks tripped up as he looks to cross the line of scrimmage on a inside handoff there between guard and center on that left side. He does pick up 2 as he falls forward. 2nd and 8.
Yeah, very nice tackle there. Shedding of the offensive blocker to make a really low hit on Facino there. So that was the quarterback on offense, but a really nice tackle for the linebacker, Nolan.
Here, ADA-BORUP-WEST comes out with Lucas Mertz, Luke Finney, Peyton Hagan, Aiden Peterson, Miles Crocious on that offensive line. Connor Nelson, your quarterback, Casper Kritzberger, Tyler Catlett, your receivers. Here, each direction, back to pass, looking, gonna set up a little swing pass left side. Here, it's caught Their defense was just a half step slow. Otherwise, a chance there for a pick six on that one, but it's caught, but nowhere to go. And it will be a loss on the play.
Really nice. It was another crunch. That was Nolan. That play in the pre-snap, Miles Croshes is over there calling at that right tackle position. He's calling about the blitzer who's coming off the right side. So they did an overload there, sent the D end and the DB. Linebacker flowed and was able to make that tackle pretty much right on point with the pass.
Flyers took advantage of a 3rd and long last possession, trying to do the same here. Nelson motion sends Hendricks out wide right side. Pistol set, 1 in the backfield, 3 receivers stacked up left side. Nelson looking to that stack apart. He points here to the sideline. He throws here. It's high, and intended receiver that time was Kritzberger, unable to get to him, and it will be 4th down now for ADA-BORUP-WEST.
Yeah, it was a very good look. Little scramble out to the left side there. But I think it's the slick conditions. It's the little wetness on the ball. Very nice ball thrown by Nelson there, and didn't come up successful, but a very successful look for the Cougars.
4th down, Tyler Catlett in punt formation. 3 punts to this point in the game. On for number 4. Flyers will be back in their own territory at the 49-yard line. High snap. Flyers put on a little bit of a rush. It's a line drive punt. Will take a Cougar roll as it hits at the 45 or 35 across the 40 down to the 42-yard line. Here is picking up a 26-yard gain on that play, or on that punt for ADA-BORUP-WEST.
And that ball did not come out very high. It couldn't have got more than about 10 feet in the air. So like you had said, a little bit more pressure coming from the Flyers. They've been a little bit more lackluster, just kind of setting up for the return in the previous punts. That time they kind of sent everyone in the kitchen sink to get there, and Catlett, feeling rushed, just kind of got rid of the ball as fast as he could.
You brought it up. That was one thing I was looking at, how those things were approached. Cougars with the pressure had that block punt, big play for them on special teams in the first half. Flyers are playing more for the return, but this time they brought it. Now they bring it up to Micah Tram, right side, looking for the edge. Nothing there. Ames Facino will run him out of bounds. Nice job, though, by the defensive line of the Cougars, as Miles Croshes doesn't give up that outside shoulder, keeps contained, and just keeps stretching out the play for a 2-yard loss.
Oh, absolutely. And I couldn't echo that even more. From my viewpoint, it certainly looked like they were really making sure to get everybody swung over there. They weren't shooting upfield to try to make a shoestring tackle. It was, let's run this guy right out of real estate, and that's what they did. And they were very effective for a negative yardage play.
Flyers will rotate in now as Gage Gray checks out. Cameron Thompson checks in. Here he'll be a wingback on the right side of the offense formation. Flyers back to pass. Looking. Time now throwing over the middle, and Thompson sneaks his way free. Just sneaks it free into the soft spot in the zone. Catches it. Cameron Thompson will have a 1st down on a gain of 14 up here to the 30-yard line.
I don't want to say height plays a factor here, but to be honest, I could not see past that front line. Pretty decent looking protection there for the Flyers, and it looked like it was a bit of a double move. Let's go out and let's bring it right back in for a very nice gain.
I think Cougars were playing for that swing pass out to the right side. There's Nolan kind of felt it, and then he just sees Thompson there, so there you go, 1st down Flyers. Motion now, they hand off. Tram again to the right side. Facino wraps him up as he tries to cross the corner. He'll get up to the 29-yard line. No gain on the play. 2nd down for Bagley. Flyers, after taking that punt and starting in Cougar territory, trying to repeat the last drive and end up in the end zone.
Yeah, those types of runs, they're obviously needed, but I think the Cougars kind of have that number. That's part of their defensive specialty. It seems to be when they're getting outside there that's where they're really successful for the Flyers.
Left to right motion from the wingback. Back to pass. There's the throw to the end zone. It's off. It hit as he throws. It's picked up by the Cougars at the 5-yard line with a convoy in front up the right sideline, and then finally brought down from behind at the 42-yard line as pressure comes up the defensive line. Hit as he throws it. Interception by the Cougar defense. Their 2nd pick of the ball game.
Yeah, very nice interception there. As athletic as Nelson is, we've seen a lot of shimmy shakes at that quarterback position, that DB position, playing safety there. He just basically sat and waited for that ball to come. Kind of a Hail Mary ball, very close to the end line. According to Carson DeVos, the expert here on the sideline, it was about the 4-yard line there for the interception there, Jake.
So roughly, according to Carson, a 38-yard return on that pick there. Nelson, his second interception of the ball game on defense. 4:30 to go as we change possession in the third quarter. 8-8, our score on our Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Under center, split backs in the backfield. Here's the quick handoff, and the Cougars going to the quick hit that time as Facino gets it all the way out to midfield for a gain of 8.
The quick hit created one heck of a gap that, Jody Booing again could probably drive a bus through that one. With Peterson and Finney up front there, they created a gap. It was at least about 6 feet wide that Facino had a lot of land in front of him that he was able to get really, really nice gain.
So from the middle of the field, Cougars will have it 2nd down and 2. Both in the middle of the field and at midfield from the 50-yard line. Under center with the split backs. Nelson turns, hands off, right side. Hendricks has the first down on a 3-yard gain. Move the chains for ADA-BORUP-WEST.
Yeah, nice combo tackle there. It was 77 and 32, so Gray and Thor were able to make that a very short gain. And, generally when Hendricks has the ball, they're getting him outside because he runs just angry when he gets around that corner. But that was more of that inside B-gap look, and they were able to wrap him up.
First down of the second half for the Cougars on their third drive of half number 2. 3:33 to go in this third quarter. Kritzberger out wide to right, Catlett wide left, split backs in the backfield, Nelson under center. Turns, hands off. They're going to give it on an off-tackle left side run for Hendricks, and he's, again, 2 yards on that carry.
Yeah, real nice tackle there by Dominic Thompson, number 65, a number that we haven't necessarily called a ton, but he's doing his job on that outside contain on the left side of the defense there, and he was able to wrap him up for a very, very short one.
And we talked in the first half, and at halftime there, the play differential, 22 plays of offense plus 22 plays of offense for the Flyers. Having those extra opportunities, Cougars taking advantage of the short field. Now they're trying to go with the long field and just trying to wear down there as they'll go right side off tackle here to Facino out of that split back formation as he breaks free. How? I don't know, but he's down the right sideline. No one in front, no one can catch him, and a touchdown Cougars. The Facino magic act that time to get down for the score.
Wow, wow, wow. There was a wall of Flyers. I would say at least 9 of the 11 were over there to tackle him. A couple got hands on, but Facino running angry that time. Just got himself out of the sticky wicket there, got himself to the sideline, and he went a long ways.
Writing down a note next to my scoring play, and the note just says, how? 2:31 to go in this third quarter. Cougars retake the lead, up 14-8, now going for the 2-point conversion. Here is they get the touchdown run, 46 yards for Ames Facino. He's now got 70 yards and a touchdown on just 5 carries for ADA-BORUP-WEST in this ballgame. Cougars go the direct snap to Casper Kritzberger, right side, trying to get off the edge. He reaches for the end zone. He's in for the 2-point conversion score. And with 2:31 to go, third quarter, your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, ADA-BORUP-WEST leads 16-8 over Bagley on KRGB and Garden Valley TV, Channel 33.
Red Lake County Insurance is your locally owned independent insurance agency that has been serving the insurance needs of the Red Lake County community since 1951. We offer affordable insurance coverage solutions. Take advantage of our excellent prices and convenient appointment times. With over 100 years of combined experience, we're the right agency for you. Explore insurance options today by visiting our website, redlakecountyinsurance.com, or call us for all your insurance needs at 218-203-0413.
Falls Building Center in Red Lake Falls is your one-stop shop for all your farm, residential, commercial, hay, livestock, and storage building products. Falls Building Center, now featuring Dakota steel and trim products. See your local sales representative for details at Falls Building Center about their line of Dakota steel and trim products. Falls Building Center in Red Lake Falls, your small town, personal touch, full service building center.
Big plays in the third quarter for ADA-BORUP-WEST. Connor Nelson, an interception, returned 38 yards up to the 42-yard lines. Then it was a 58-yard scoring drive with a 46-yard rushing touchdown by Ames Facino in there. Cougars take the lead 16-8 after the Kritzberger two-point conversion run. Here's a little pooch kick. It will go past the up back, diving on it, and nearly able to get there. It is going to be Flyer football, but the Cougar coverage team, they were flying in. They were close on that.
I'm not even sure who hit who because it was 2v2 there. Quarterback Nolan is getting checked out real quick because he was one on the receiving end there. So a good football play, but you never like to see guys get up slow like that. But he's staying in the game, so, you know, good little kick there by Kujansen. Nice placement there to give him kind of a 50-50 ball. Let's all slide after it and see what we can get.
Flyers take possession from their own 35-yard line, 2:28 to go in the third quarter. Flyers had the touchdown pass from Nolan to Shane Thompson, and Nolan will stay out there here, so he's all good to go after that special teams play. He'll be your quarterback as Rude goes wide right, Thompson wide left, wingbacks each side. Running back to the right side, they motion left to right, they hand off, Tram right side, Facino comes up, plants him, put that one in a book with a beautiful form tackle by Facino. Turn him in. It will be a gain of 1 on the play.
Very beautiful form tackle there. And again, that was the look where they bring Rose, the left guard. They bring him as the pulling one. Tram, you know, he's been patient. He's been aggressive. That time he was aggressive. He got in front of his blocker and he was able to meet Facino head on for a very nice tackle.
Flyers up to the line of scrimmage will be in the split, or the double wingback set. Back to pass. Now, Nolan looking. He'll come here. Is the ball knocked free, or no? He double clutch, held on to it, but brought down for the sack.
That was Miles Cautious, and there's a clear energy difference here with that long touchdown, with a couple nice defensive stops here. The Cougars have a ton of momentum right now. Flyers are looking to fight against it, hopefully get that first down, but it's 3rd and 16. It's not do or die, but they definitely would look to flip that momentum as soon as they can.
Cautious with the sack, his first of the season. Cougars defense came in just 5 sacks in total as they got their first one here tonight.
Bringing in Natan, bringing in some fresh blood, assuming there's probably going to be a pass here. Bringing a younger guy who's fresh, who can really get after him here.
And going with 3 down linemen here, bringing in some coverage shell. Right side, looking, it's knocked away by the Cougar defense. Trying to get it to Thompson. And it's knocked away at the 50-yard line. 4th down now, and 16 upcoming for the Flyers.
Almost called that number there. Natan Visser was a hair lengths away from getting a sack there. He was definitely in Nolan's grill, and then that ball against 3 Cougar defenders, it almost looked like pick number 3 for Nelson.
Flyers will be back in punt formation. Cougars have brought good pressure here tonight as the snap comes back. And this one will just be off the foot, and take a Flyer bounce from the 44 down to the 35. Extra 9 on that results in a 36-yard net punt for the Flyer special teams, and ADA-BORUP-WEST will take over now from their 35-yard line. 43 seconds to go in this third quarter.
Couple of expert coaches here behind me saying do not hit the kicker. Very smart play, and you know, Coach Kenley Walleen, who's the special teams coordinator, I'm sure was echoing that same sentiment just to make sure, hey, don't give them a free first down here. So there was less of a pass rush. It's like, let's just take possession of the ball and kind of try to control our own destiny right now.
Both special teams played very well, made some big plays here tonight, so you don't want that negative one that brings it back. Again with the split backs, Cougars will hand it off. They will give it to Facino from the left split back position as he just rockets ahead and trips up, and momentum hurdles him forward for a gain of 4.
Nice tackle there by a host of Flyers. I caught number 3. That's Cameron Thompson who was in there, but you know, an up the gut throw or run like that, there was plenty of Flyers to stop him.
And that will be the final play of quarter number 3 as we head to the fourth quarter on your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. ADA-BORUP-WEST leads 16-8 over Bagley on KRGB and Garden Valley TV, Channel 33.
The people at Clearwater Polk Electric don't just deliver electricity, they bring a better quality of life to local communities. The dedication and ingenuity of Clearwater Polk Electric employees have been energizing homes, farms, schools, and businesses. And the future is bright. Reliable electricity is needed to power our economy and the technology that is changing the way we view the world. There's no question of the power of our people. They take great pride in delivering powerful value to you each and every day. Clearwater Polk Electric, your touchstone energy cooperative.
Machine Well in Grigla is a proud sponsor of Grigla Goodrich Athletics. Their machine shop specializes in production sawing, turning, milling, robotic machining, as well as prototype and production volumes. Also providing robotic welding and hand welding and assembly work to a diversified batch of customers. Machine Well is currently seeking skilled and unskilled workers and laborers. They also provide tuition reimbursement to high school graduates and current college students. Machine Well in Grigla since 1976.
Fourth quarter begins in Bagley. 8A playoff football. ADA-BORUP-WEST, the 5 seed, leading the 4 seed Bagley. 16-8, both teams scoring in that third quarter. 18-yard pass from Gunnar Nolan to Shane Thompson for the Flyers. There's a 46-yard run from Ames Facino for the Cougars. 2-point conversions were good on both, and we're back to that 8-point lead. Cougar football as they hand off right side. Hendricks will take it as he looked like he was going to go outside, then just stayed off the hip of his lineman, and it will be a gain there. Bring up now third and about 2 after that 4-yard carry.
Nice little jump cut there for him. When he got to that second level, there was a bit of a wall. He had some blockers at that second level, which is always great to see, especially from your lineman. A little jump cut to get that positive yardage there, and then a nice tackle there by Tram, who, you know, he's been playing both ways all game. It looks like he's a little tuckered right now, but he's still playing hard.
Reyes comes into the backfield. Facino as the fullback. Hendricks slot left. Ball's on the ground on the snap. Ball's on the ground, diving after it. And it looks like the Cougars do get back on it, but they lose 2. Brings up 4th and 4, and now the punt formation comes out.
So with that look that I haven't seen in a while, where Nelson went directly under center. Fumble action, they were able to jump on it, and it was a no questions thing from Coach Paul Tingham. Hey, let's get the punt team out there.
Catlett waiting for the punt. No pressure on the rush this time by the Flyers. High punt will be grabbed at the 31-yard line. Tackled immediately that time by the Cougar special teams. Coming in to make the play was Calvi Kujansen as he tracked that well, timed the hit, and no gain on the return. It will be a net of 24 on that punt.
Yeah, and, you know, I think that it's kind of a situational thing where, you know, the last possession, you know, we were hearing the sideline say, hey, don't hit that punter. Made sure that the Cougars, they were kind of looking for that punt receive formation. Bagley did the exact same thing there. They were just trying to get possession of the ball because they want to control their own destiny. They want to get touchdown. They want to make this game all squared at 16.
Ball at the 31-yard line, 10:39 to go in this fourth quarter as the run inside into a crowd. It's going to be Egan bringing down Tram, the ball carrier, here for about a half a yard on that first down carry.
Yeah, great tackle there. Egan was the first point man there. Facino jumping in there from that linebacker position as well.
Tram is 19th carry of the game so far. 42 yards on that. Hasn't had a whole lot of running room. No double-digit gains. 9 is his long run so far. Right side to left side motion, back to pass now. Nolan looking, double clutches, and he's sacked. Brought down by the Cougar defense. Coming in for the sack, and Calvi Kujansen, his second sack of the season, second Cougar defensive sack of the game.
Yeah, definitely looking downfield there for Nolan. You know, one of those things where they need to get that positive yardage. They know that their wide receivers are able to get open, so he was buying his time. He was trying to get it, and then Kujansen just came right up the gut there, was able to get that sack.
7-yard loss in the sack, brings up 3rd and 17. Flyers will have it from the left hash mark, 9:30 to go in this fourth quarter at home, trailing the number 5 seed ADA-BORUP-WEST. They're going to go with Gage Gray out wide right side, Ethan Rude wide left side on this third down play. They motion Shane Thompson left side to right side, faking to give it to him. They give it to Rude on a quick wide receiver screen with a blocker in front, up to the 30 to the 35, wrapped up around the shoes as he gets up to the 37-yard line. Big gain of 13 on the play before he's brought down by the defense.
Yeah, good look there from the Flyers, because Thompson, who traditionally is one of those wideouts, he was the motion guy where they look to do that quick flip, fake a little dive there. He's able to chuck it out there to Rude. He got a ton of yards there, and we've seen time and time again those Flyer receivers are able to get open down the field, getting off big chunks, the 12 to 16 yarders that they're very dangerous. And now it's 4th and 5, and again they're a very dangerous team.
Same formation. Thompson as the wingback left side of the formation. They send him in motion to the right side. Play action. Now try to set up the same play. The receiver screen. It's going to be skipped to Rude. And the 4th down turnover on downs. Incomplete pass for the Flyers. Cougar football.
Big props there to Peyton Egan. That was a pass deflection by your D end. Something you'd really like to see. They went back with the exact same play. It was successful last time. Tried it again. Egan came up with his hands down, and he was able to get that tip on the ball.
8:20 to go in this fourth quarter, and ADA-BORUP-WEST leading by 8 gets great field position from the 37-yard line here, and a chance to at least milk some clock here with 8:20 to go in this fourth quarter. Receivers each way in the wishbone pistol set. Here is Nelson will turn, hand off to the last man through and just into a pile of bodies. They're going to ram it ahead up to the 35. Going to be a 1-yard gain on that play for Rudy Reyes.
Pile included Tram, Gray, and a whole host of other Flyers there. They had that one ready to go right up the gut. With that 5-man front, it's very difficult to run that zero hole, that A gap. But the Cougars, like you said, trying to get some clock out. See if you can get some positive yardage. They might have got a few inches there, but it's one of those things that they're looking for positive plays, put first downs on the clock, and really take this game down to the last few minutes.
Kritzberger and Hendricks out wide left, Catlett wide right. Nelson play action, rolls out to his left, sets, throws deep, looking for a man on the run, and it is through the hands, incomplete. Looking for Kritzberger, who's been the big play threat on the year. Just 7 catches, but averaging 32 yards per catch from that receiver spot, and that one had a step, but they just couldn't connect on the pass.
Yeah, a little hitch. It might have been a lights scenario for Kritzberger. I know that from my angle when I'm looking up there, that light kind of is direct in line with where Nelson was at. He took a little hitch there, slowed down when he got past that receiver, and that ball sailed over his head. But if he's able to keep running, in a perfect world, that's a very easy catch for a touchdown.
Catlett and Reyes to the left side. They're going to put Hendricks in the backfield along with Facino. Kritzberger right side. Under center is Nelson. Back to pass, trying to set up a screen over to the left side. It's caught by Facino. Looking for, what a lead block that time as he lowers the shoulder, dives for the first down marker. And where are they going to mark him? But they mark him. Lucas Mertz laying the lumber as the lead blocker that time for Facino.
They're going to mark him short. Good 2 to 3 yards. The stretch was not rewarded there, so he's going to be about 2 yards short, but inside the 30, I think it's 4-down territory for Coach Tindrum.
I would believe so. So if nothing else, a good play to get you for now 4th and short. And we saw the Flyers do this earlier in the game on 4th and short to go into that hard count, getting the defense to jump. Do the Cougars look to repay the favor right now? 4th down from the 28-yard line. Got to get it down to the 26. Nelson takes a snap. Play action, pop pass over the middle, caught! Reception that time, and it's Facino with the catch and the first down for the Cougars.
Oh, bold statement right there. That's a bold one. When you need 2 yards and you go with a pop pass, definitely a look that Coach Tindrum, has probably kept in his back pocket of, hey, when we need just a couple, especially when they're coming, when they're sending all their guys, great look, great catch by Facino, and they're able to extend this drive.
Defense expecting the run and catching them unaware for the first down. Under 7 to go in this fourth quarter. Cougars into the red zone from the 12-yard line after the 16-yard gain on fourth. Nelson will turn, hand off here, and in the backfield, Reyes hit, and he is stopped immediately. Coming up to make the play there was the Gunnar Nolan. Gunnar Nolan with the stick hit.
That was one heck of a hit. I think we both said ooh in unison there. Able to get him behind the line of scrimmage there, and he put Rudy backwards, which that's a testament to the strength of that young man.
Loss of 2, 2nd and 12. ADA-BORUP-WEST will send Tyler Catlin, receiver left side. They're going to go 3 backs in that wishbone pistol set, and it's going to be Kritzberger, the receiver, to the right side. They're running off around the left side edge, and it's going to be back to the original line of scrimmage there. Not a lot of room for the Cougars as they do get it to Hendricks for that 3 yards as the total gain.
Very nice flow there by the backers for the Flyers. So middle backer, that's Tram, and the right side backer in their 5'3" monster look there, that's Cameron Thompson. So I know that we mentioned his brother, the other Thompson. Good flow there for those guys to make sure that Hendricks did not get much of a yardage gain.
ADA-BORUP-WEST taking their time in the huddle on this 3rd down play. Might have a timeout coming here as the clock at 5:27 to go on the game clock. Don't have the play clock out here, but there is the timeout. So your timeouts brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. It is ADA-BORUP-WEST leading 16-8, 5:21 to go, 4th quarter. Cougars lead the Flyers on KRGB and Garden Valley TV, Channel 33.
Is your home or business losing heat and money through poor insulation? At TC Spray Foam, we specialize in spray foam insulation, foam concrete jacking, blown fiberglass and cellulose, and even roofing foam, keeping your space energy efficient and comfortable year-round. Based in Plummer, Minnesota, we're your trusted local experts in high-quality insulation solutions. Call TC Spray Foam today at 218-688-1096 and start saving on energy costs. TC Spray Foam of Plumber. Seal it, save it, love it.
What are you doing out there?
Come on!
I saw you at the game the other night. Yeah, you. Up there getting mad, acting like we're all out there making $1 million a game. Well, let me be real with you. This isn't the pros. It's school sports, and it's a game, our game. So please, let us play.
School sports fans, remember, when you cheer for your team, make noise for the right reasons. This message presented by the NFHS and the NIAAA.
And all student athletes in Minnesota.
5:21 to go in this 4th quarter. Out of the timeout. Your timeout's brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9 in Ada. ADA-BORUP-WEST leading 16-8 over the Bagley Flyers in this 4th quarter. Section 8A playoff football here today on your sports channel, 106.5 FM, KRJB, Ada, Minnesota. Other 8A score, Park Christian leading Polk County West 14-6. 3 minutes left in the 4th. Cougars on 3rd down. Back to pass. They're looking to the end zone for Kritzberger, and it is bobbled, nearly held on to, but then knocked away by the defense.
Halfback toss pass incomplete.
There's they tried to go with the halfback pass. Incomplete pass.
And that was a good look. We've seen that matchup several times between Rude and Kritzberger. Usually, the other team has the offense possession of the ball. So 50-50 ball. They're fighting after it in the backside of the end zone, and it ended up incomplete.
Have a end of the first half update. At the end of the first half, Red Lake County leading Red Lake 63-22 in that other 8A first round matchup. Pistol set on 4th down and 10. Nelson rolling to his left side. Pressure, stops, sets the feet, throws to the end zone. It's intercepted. Intercepted by the Flyers. Picked off and returned out here to the 5-yard line. An interception that time, grabbed by William Gray as he gets the 2nd pick by the Flyer defense.
And I would say that was a play where Nelson didn't have any other options. It was throw the ball into the end zone. Hopefully one of your guys makes a play, but if he throws it out of bounds, he takes a sack, it's actually going to be a better field position for the Flyers. So throwing the ball in the interception actually negatively impacts the Flyers. Either way, they got the possession. They're steering this car right now with 5 minutes left, looking to score.
Ed, it's going to cost you 9 yards of field position, but I'm not going to take the pick away from the guy here as they run with the quarterback, Gunnar Nolan. I don't know if everyone was on the same page there on the snap coming out, and then Nolan just comes out and says, no, I'm not down yet. Forward momentum was stopped, and officials blew the play dead.
Yeah, I would definitely make an assumption saying that there was some confusion there on the Flyer team, because once he snapped the ball, he looked for the quick throw out there. It wasn't there, and then he ran up the field, and his entire offensive lineman just kind of stood there like they were a little bit confused of what's going on. So,
credit, though, on the awareness to just say, oh, I got to make a play.
Yeah, he got positive yardage at it, so credit to him.
Still backed up near their goal line inside their own 10-yard line. Gunnar Nolan takes a snap, back to pass, looking right side. He'll throw the out route, and it's caught by Ruud. Ruud with another catch here. This one out past the 20 to the 24-yard line. Gain of 17 on his 8th catch of the day. 8 catches, 110 yards, and a fourth quarter first down for Ethan Ruud.
Not to bring the failures of my fantasy football team into this, but he's got a highlight reel now that I think most fantasy managers will want him on their team.
On the 29 dropbacks here, or passes thrown by Nolan, 8 of them have been caught by Ruud. He's had the target share here today. It doesn't even count the ones that have missed. Back to pass, looking left side, throwing. There's Ruud, and this time he goes down to the turf. Can't hold it on. Low pass that time. He goes down to the ground trying to trap it, haul it in, but official spots it, says nope, hit the turf, and it is incomplete.
Yeah, another good look there. From my perspective, it looked like he might have brought it in, but I wasn't able to see the ball skip away. I did see one of the teammates there for the Flyer side chuck the ball back in, so that helped quite a bit.
Ruud will now go wide right side. That's the top side away from us as the Flyers work right to left. Part of a 2-receiver set up there. Rolling out to the right side. Nolan's looking. He throws that out route, and it's caught by the inside receiver, Shane Thompson. He's planted as he catches the ball. Move it ahead 7 yards, and we'll bring up now a third down and about 3.
Yeah, the very nice throw there, and he did throw it to the short side there. Facino, with that sprint out there, Facino did a great job closing out. Great open field tackle. Inside source here, Jake, it is not Thompson brothers. It is 3 cousins on the team. That's great to know.
Well, family reunion nonetheless. Here we go, third down and 3, or third and 4 they'll call it here, a long 3. Little rocking out there. Now they get the motion man here right to a left. They hand off, they throw out to Ruud on the flat. Caught at the 40, hit right away. First down before Nelson comes up and gets him after the 9-yard catch by Ethan Ruud.
That was another one of those head scratcher plays, I would say, because well, the ball wasn't snapped the first 3 times that it looked like Gunnar wanted it, and then when he didn't want it, when the guy was going in motion, the ball was snapped to him, so pretty much everybody stood there. That should have been a free play for the Cougars to get up in his face and look for a sack.
Flyers running with some tempo, back to pass. Looking right side, and it is picked off! Intercepted! It is intercepted by the Cougars. Floated out there. Cougars break on the play. The interception to take it away at the 44-yard line.
Ball hawk there by Kasper Kritzberger. He was able to, a pretty gingerly long thrown ball. That ball spent a lot of time in the air, and he was able to cut it off, get a successful interception. I think adding to his total, that's number 5 on the year.
5 on the year, and the all-time interception leader for Cougar football. Tax on 1 there, and now we're going to look at a spot where the Flyers are going to have to use some timeouts and make some stops on defense. 2:56 to go in this fourth quarter. They will have the ball on the 45-yard line. Look for them to try and open up some holes and move the chains here on this upcoming series.
Yeah, they're looking for positive yardage on each and every single play. Maintain possession and run this clock out.
Cougars up to the line of scrimmage with the pistol right side give, keeping it in the middle of the field. Facino trying to lead block that time for Reyes. Reyes back up to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Timeout immediately called by the Bagley Flyers. Timeouts from Freedom Field and Shine in Ada. ADA-BORUP-WEST leading 16-8. 2:48 to go. Fourth quarter. Your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
Second down, Cougars run the play out of the timeout to left side, breaking into the open field, to the 30, to the 25, spun down at the 20-yard line. Cougars in a crowd and then spinning out of it, and the big first down moved the chains for ADA-BORUP-WEST.
That was a huge one. Rude getting up a little slow right now. That was a touchdown-saving wrap-up there by him. Nelson, tremendously athletic play there where he was able to kind of scoot through a couple of guys, and then he got into that open field.
Timeout taken by the Flyers. We take the timeout as well from Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. 2:40 to go, fourth quarter. Cougars still leading 16-8.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
From the Laura Tweeton Thrivent Financial Radio booth, ADA-BORUP-WEST leading over Bagley. 2:40 to go, fourth quarter, 16-8. Flyers taking the timeout there to stop the clock after the Connor Nelson 28-yard run. There's just scored a free and Saad on that one. Saad on the Facino touchdown in the third quarter. Just some extra effort, keep the feet moving until you hear that whistle. Scored in free for some big gains. Taking the pistol snap, it's going to be again the quarterback power right side. Nelson, here's inside the 15 down to the 12, 7-yard gain. And once again, we have the immediate timeout taken by the Flyers. Their third and final timeout of the second half. 2:31 to go in this fourth quarter, 16-8. ADA-BORUP-WEST leading over Bagley. Your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Second down and 6 for ADA-BORUP-WEST. Connor Nelson takes a snap. It's going to be a quarterback run right side, trying to get away, holding on to that football as he will bring it forward. It's going to be third and about 2 there on that play. So brings it up. This drive being set up here off the Casper Kritzberger interception. Taken away, diving interception. That's your high performance play of the game from Performance Egg west of Borup. where you can visit with the guys about dry and liquid fertilizer, seed for your farm, sugar beet, corn, soybean, alfalfa, sunflowers, agronomy and application services available as well. Thank you for your business from your locally owned agronomy center, Performance Ag, located west of Borup.
Time management here, 3rd and 2. Tinjum's taking his time. He wants a good play here. It's back-to-back plays where Nelson's kind of trying to take it upfield. Props to the blockers there. Ames Facino took on a really heavy block both of the last 2 possessions.
Cougars let the clock run down. They take a timeout. 97 seconds left in this 4th quarter. ADA-BORUP-WEST leading 16-8 has the ball, 3rd and 2. When we come back,
power up your winter projects with Escali Electric, serving Red Lake County and beyond. We're your trusted partner for lighting retrofits, panel upgrades, agricultural improvements, and new construction. Need an estimate for a future project? We've got you covered. From barns to businesses, homes to heavy-duty operations, Escali Electric delivers quality work you can count on. Don't wait. Get your project done right. Call Escali Electric today and keep your power flowing strong this winter. Escali Electric, your power, our priority.
Get ready to immerse yourself in the heart of Goodridge at Goodridge Municipal. We're your ultimate destination for unforgettable community moments. And of course, some seriously delicious pizza. Friendly faces, joyous laughter, and a welcoming atmosphere that instantly makes you feel like you're a part of the family. Goodridge Municipal is a vibrant hub where neighbors come together to create lasting memories. Come join us in the heart of Goodridge at the Goodridge Muni.
3rd down and 2, ADA-BORUP-WEST trying to get the first down to close it. Nelson around the edge on the quarterback power. He gets it. He's very close to that first down stick.
Your sideline reporter is out of position to be able to make a call here.
And he was brought down there from behind around the shoulder pads. Clean tackle there, and first down, ADA-BORUP-WEST. Officials signal it. Cougars cheer, and now they get 90 seconds that they get to kneel out here as they look to pick up the road playoff victory. So the first down run for Connor Nelson. It is technically 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Clock will run, so Cougars will take their time, as methodical is the word of the, not the day, but of this drive. They will come up in that wishbone pistol set. Nelson takes a snap with 1:08 to go, puts the knee to the turf. So the kneel down. Clock will run. They'll have to kneel it one more time. Bagley Flyers without timeouts will not be able to stop the clock. So outside of a miracle at the Meadowlands moment right now, the Cougars look to pick up the victory. Clock under 40 to go. Cougars up to the line of scrimmage. They'll take the snap now. Low snap.
Jesus.
Low snap nearly at the feet of Nelson. Flyers running in, diving after it, but Nelson did grab it, put the knee down, and that will count as the final kneel down for ADA-BORUP-WEST. Cougars let the clock run out. They will take the victory 16-8, your final score over the Bagley Flyers. Your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Stick with us as we come back. Your halftime or your post-game report. Post-game report when we return on KRGB.
Give me the 4 again. You wanted Egan, Mertz, Casper, Nelson?
Facino. Egan. Nelson.
Are you looking for a reliable partner when it comes to top quality products and exceptional service? Look no further. The answer you're looking for is the Fosston Tri-Co-op. With convenient locations in Fosston, McIntosh, Clearbrook, and Gully, we're your local partner dedicated to helping you thrive. From premium seeds and fertilizers to cutting-edge farming technology, the Fosston Tri-Co-op has what you need for success. Visit one of our locations today and let's grow together. The Fosston Tri-Co-op, partnering with farmers, growing with the community.
Dakota Heritage Bank is your dedicated hometown bank that is here to serve all of your banking needs. Hometown banking means that we bring you the strengths and the personal service which no other form of banking can bring you. Our strengths and service are based on our total involvement in serving you and the communities where we live and work. Dakota Heritage Bank offers ownership, leadership, and service that are local. We bring the personal touch to banking because our only concern is what is best for our community and our people. Stop by and visit us today. We look forward to serving you. Member FDIC.
Well, in my opinion, what makes the school so special is everybody that's inside the school. Fantastic place to go.
You can be a somebody. Everyone knows who you are.
You can walk down the hallway and see a senior walking with a kindergartner bringing them to class.
The community wants every student to succeed here, and they want the district to succeed.
Once you're out here, you're going to want to stay. I can guarantee it.
Come and try it.
Definitely come to Goodrich.
Everybody comes together.